What's up guys, it's Mel. Welcome back to my channel, and today I have an interesting topic about yoga and orgasming. I'm not an expert in this. I'm just going to speak on my own experiences. So back when I was in high school, when I started, getting sexually active, pleasuring myself at home, being curious, I definitely had a lot of problems orgasming. Even just for myself, it took me a long time to reach that climax. But once I did, I was like, oh my God, this is incredible. But of course, I'm the one who did that for myself. And so when I started to, have fun, I was just so in my head about, oh my God, how do I look right now? Is my vagina pretty? Does it taste good? All that stuff, all these questions that every teenager or every person who starts to have sex has. And of course, my partners always assured me that everything was great and whatnot. As a person, I'm a natural pleaser. So when I'm in the bedroom, I focus mostly on pleasuring the other person. So this is what really kind of made it hard for me to enjoy myself or to be present in the moment. And that right there is the reason why when you start doing yoga, you kind of start getting into your own body. You're more confident because obviously you're more flexible, you can breathe better, you look better. But also just the breathing techniques, that is what really changed everything for me. So when I started meditating, I realized, oh my gosh, I have so much chatter in my brain all the time, especially when I'm with another partner in the bedroom. And so I used to just be in my head oh my God, am I supposed to moan really loud right now? I wanna switch this around and do something for him, whatnot. So that was where I really struggled. So every time, even if I was close, it was almost a mental thing of me not allowing myself to just let go and just be in the moment. I now can lay back and let myself be pleased, close my eyes and just breathe and feel into it. I still struggle with coming every time. The statistics are 70 or 80% women don't orgasm with a partner, and then the other 20% do. I'm one of those 80% where it is still difficult for me to orgasm, but when I do, it is incredible. You're contracting and compulsing your muscles essentially, and you're releasing. So if you don't allow those feelings of regret or of insecurity or being in your head, then you're not going to be able to release. Also, quick little information piece for you. This is something that I didn't know before doing my own research on it. If you ever feel when you first start having sex that you have to pee really bad, that's actually your body wanting to orgasm. So whether you're using a toy or if you're actually doing it, the part that is going to make you come is also hitting your bladder essentially, and that's why you have to go. But if you don't stop and leave and do that, you could actually let yourself fully orgasm and it will be incredible. But also being open enough to explore your body and really what feels right, and also communicating to your partner. That was a huge thing. So communication and trust and connection, that's the three things that really helps. And I feel doing yoga and being a part of the yoga community and doing acro yoga, which is partner yoga, all of those things intertwine. So as I started to really explore my community and connection and being vulnerable and being able to communicate what I'm feeling and what I need, that's when it went into the bedroom, and I was able to really become a better lover to myself and to my partner. So, all right, so I'm gonna move on now. I'm going to answer a few of the other questions that I got on my Q&A. Let's see. All right, this is a good one. by my angel Ryan. He said, when in your life did you become body confident and how did you go about doing so? So again, coming back to the topic of yoga, honestly, the moment I started like truly being confident in my body and my skin and embracing my curves and every part about my body was when I started yoga. So I started yoga about 8 years ago, so in 2012. It was crazy because that was like the beginning of my healthy lifestyle, getting into fitness after I quit cheer. I used to do cheer and gymnastics, and like as soon as I stopped cheering, I instantly gained like 10 or 15 pounds. And as an 18-year-old girl, that's like devastating. I got my own gym membership and I started working out. And I actually was on a ski trip or snowboard trip with my family and family friends in Aspen, Colorado, which is freaking gorgeous. I recommend everyone to go. There was like a yoga studio at the top of the mountain that said like, oh, you know, first student, like $10 for a class. And everyone's like, oh my God, Melinda, you would love yoga. Like, you are already flexible, you did cheer and gymnastics. I will never forget, the whole entire studio was a circle and it was covered in windows, so there's no walls. So just imagine like we're putting our mats out and we begin to do yoga and we open our eyes and we just see the mountain and like clouds and like it was about to be sunset, so it was just like unreal. At the very end of it, in Shavasana, I remember her like saying, you know, take a big inhale through your nose, exhale out the mouth. And I opened my eyes and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to be obsessed with this. Like I knew at that moment that it was about to change my life. That's a little backstory of how I started yoga and everything, but that's also when I started to see my body changing and I started to really get confident in my skin, and yeah. So I will answer 2 more questions. Let's see. All right, Holly Horner said, keep it up, you're amazing. Thank you, girl, I really appreciate it. Dr. D, have you ever got angry before? Of course I've gotten angry. I'm an Aries, so I'm a complete fire sign. As happy as I come off to you guys, I do have my moments and I get angry if someone isn't understanding me or if someone disrespects me. Definitely don't take shit from anyone. What are your goals for 2020? So I am super excited because I set my goals for 2020 in December last month, and I have already been checking off my goals. Instead of talking about them, I'm just going to silently complete them and then share. So let's see. Okay, this is a good one. So American.Angel asked or wrote, you have inspired me to start doing yoga. Do you have any beginner's advice? All right, that's a good one. So I'm so happy I inspired you to do yoga, and I'm happy that I've inspired everyone who has told me that they wanted to start doing yoga because of me, and I'm so grateful for social media to be able to help people change their lives. But my advice for beginners are, 1, get rid of any insecurity that you have that you're not good enough or that you're not flexible. Also, not every single yoga studio or yoga style is going to be for you. So my goal for you is, if you go to a yoga class and say it was like super intense and you felt really intimidated, don't give up. I promise you there's going to be a different yoga studio or a different yoga style that you're going to fall in love with, that you can enjoy going to. So I would say, just kind of bounce around, try different yoga classes on YouTube, just like how I'm like posting these videos for you guys. And I'm posting kind of all kinds of styles and levels, beginner, intermediate, advanced, inversions, just because I want to have people who are searching and they find a class and they love it and they can start like sticking to it and practice at home whenever they want. So I just say, just keep going, keep trying, and there's going to be something out there for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will definitely be doing many more talks on yoga and the libido, as well as more personal topics on whatever it is that you want me to talk about. Please go ahead and subscribe below if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.